Hello, my dear viewers. This is the GBPCAD webinars YouTube channel, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 13th of November 2023. The day is Monday. I would request you to switch to the highest possible resolution on your screen for enjoying this webinar to the fullest. Well, I'm your host here. My name is Rakesh, and I'm a GBPCAD community member, trading community member. Kindly do not confuse me as an employee of GBPCAD Bank. I'm not their employee. Therefore, all the views or trading ideas that I'm going to discuss with you over here, they are of my own, and it has nothing to do with the bank. And as a technical analyst, as we know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart, so we'll not be talking about anything else other than the charts. The entire webinar will be focused around the price action analysis. For this, we will be using the candlestick type of charts, which give us the maximum possible information. And at the end of the session, I'll be taking the questions from the viewers. Please be ready with your questions, or you can just ask them straight away in the chat box that is provided to make this session much more interactive and full of learning. Lastly, before I start this webinar, I want to tell you that this is not a trading advice. Please do your research before you put your money on the line. You can use this live stream, the information given in this, for enhancing your knowledge base and to enhance your trading skills, but they cannot be used as direct trading advices. So that's all from my side in the beginning, and let me take you through this risk disclaimer before you see my charts. All right, so let's go to the charts. First thing first, this is the 4-hour chart of the US dollar index. Here you can see that this is the name of the instrument, dollar index, US dollar index, and this is the 4-hour chart of the US dollar. I have intentionally kept it like this so that I can give you a better idea of what is going on in the market. So if there is anybody who has joined already, make some noise in the chat box, please, so that I can come to know who has already joined us. Say some hello, hi, something if you are already there. And if you are joining late and watching it in 2x, you can still say hi, and we can continue with the analysis. So guys, this is exactly, I will say, what we were expecting. Okay, we are expecting the price to after falling from here to here, when it rose higher than here, we expected it to go to at least 50% of this rise, and above 50% we were expecting some sell off, and that is exactly what has happened. And now you can see that the price is making you can say lower highs and lower lows on the 4-hour chart. Okay, so that means now it is aligned with the daily chart. When we switch to daily, you will see that the price on the daily had started making lower highs and lower lows, and here the price started making higher highs and higher lows on the 4-hour. And when it started making lower highs and lower lows, now it is aligned with the daily price action. Now since it is aligned with the daily price action, so we should be very confident about selling the US dollar. Got it? So now for us, this area here should be the area of resistance. 105.86 being the upper limit, and the lower limit actually now is much deeper, because we are expecting 104.32 to be tested in the US dollar. So if you ask me what is the bias, I will write it. Bias is bearish. Bias of the US dollar index is bearish. All right. So if the euro bias of the dollar index is bearish, what is the euro USD doing? Well guys, euro USD on the 4-hour is showing us that there is a possibility of an up move here with this bullish engulfing, and that too closing above the resistance. That too closing above the resistance of 1.0694, which was considered a very good resistance. Now, whenever the price tries to come back to this area, it should be acting as a good support. The resistance being 1.0736 and the next support being around here. The next support being around 1.0656. Guys, similar is the case for the pound. We were expecting an up move from here, and that is exactly what is happening right now. So if you ask me where is the resistance, I will turn off the Fibonacci and I will tell you that 1.2337 may be the first level of resistance, and the next level may be seen around 1.2445. Now we start talking about okay, there is something. Okay, I think Australian dollar will react to this level for some time and then eventually may go higher, but right now it is going towards 0.6399, which is the good resistance zone. So let us see how things unfold there, and then we will take some decision on the USD. Otherwise, if you ask me now, the immediate support is around 0.6314, although this is also Fibonacci that I have drawn, but I have drawn it because of this swing low here. So this is a low, and if this is broken, then I'll be a seller again in this market. Until and unless 0.6314 is holding, we don't have to sell this market, although we are expecting a sell off here, but we are not selling this market right now. We will see what happens here, then we can sell this market. USDJPY very close to the targets, made an intraday high of 151.90. The target was 151.94. Nothing else. No buy, no sell. Dollar against the Canadian one. Anis Ahmed, hello Rakesh. Hello Anis, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Do you have any question today, Anis? Have you come up with any question? Because I am just discussing the levels that may be of some importance in the future. USDCAD will be my pair. Is it? What are you expecting here? Okay, I think you are also expecting a sell off from here now, because you see that yes, buyers tried to push the prices higher. Okay, they got first rejection here at these lows, but then was bought back at these lows, or you can say these highs. Yeah, thereafter it got rejection. First rejection was from here, second rejection was from here. Okay, now this rejection, although it's a bearish pin bar, after that the price did not follow up much. Today the price went higher first, and then it was immediately sold off, or you can say that these green buyers, they are out of the market. So if we close today anywhere below the yesterday's candle, which is Sunday candle, of course I am not even thinking about that, but still it is there, it will be engulfing these bulls, and a follow up of this candle will be continued. Above 1.3, sorry, below 1.3745, this may end up in a big sell off US dollar. And also, did you notice that US dollar is weak here across the board? Bias is bearish, so expect US dollar against the Canadian to go down. All right, but I will say, rather than selling the US dollar against the Canadian one, it will be better to sell the US dollar against the Swiss franc. I'll tell you the reasons. Because see, Canadian dollar is down because of the falling prices of crude oil. Okay, and the US dollar is also going down. So I'll say, if this is going down and this is going down, this will be your difference and this is your profit, right? Rather than if you say that my US dollar is going down and my Swiss franc is going up, so this becomes your difference. So this is your profit. You try to understand this fact that the correlation should be negative. Okay, if you are selling a pair, actually you want the difference. I'll show you USDCHF. It will have much more range than this one, I hope. Look at the USDCHF. This is just 4 hour, by the way. This is 1 day. Okay, One day we have bearish pin bar. I'm expecting much lower prices, much lower than 0.8878. The high of this candle is being protected. This was a bearish engulfing, and yes, I think the high of that candle is being protected. Now if you switch to 4-hour, you can actually make a channel, beautiful channel, by joining these two lows and then joining the first high. So yes guys, I think this is also bearish engulfing on the 4-hour. So anytime US dollar may break down against the Swiss franc, and in that case it will actually expose the trades around 0.8956, or you can say 0.8953 area. Will that be good? So my expectation is don't sell just now, wait for something like this. Even on the 1-hour this will do. So if you go and switch to 1-hour, you should see something like this happening, and when this happens you sell off with a small stop loss higher and take profit target of 0.8953. Guys, is there any particular pair that you want me to check for you? Please let me know in the chat if it is there. Okay, so here silver is going nowhere, although it is trying to go down, but it is going nowhere, so I'm not trading this one. The gold, okay, slowly and steadily it is going up. 1953 is I think where it will find huge resistance, and that resistance can push the prices lower. So for us, upside resistance is 1953, the downside target is 1908. Guys, this is Brent. On the 1-hour, it has started making higher highs and higher lows. We told that day that this green area is an area of resistance from where the price can reverse, but that has not happened today, and the price is continuing further. So now what is next? Can it go to this level? That is what I'm thinking right now, because it looks like a head and shoulder breakdown, and if the price has to go down again, it has to meet some resistance, and the next level of resistance seems to be around 83.45, and later on it can be these lows, which is around 84.53. Bitcoin, a very good move, all targets of 37,380 taken. Thereafter there is a swing forming here on a shorter time frame, but this is all contained in this one candle, which is the candle of 9th of November. So since there is no new price action on the upside or downside of this candle, so I'm thinking that the price is consolidating before any next move. Ethereum also not making any high or low, so staying between the lines. So let's say that it will go up, but eventually it has to, in the long run it will go up, but in the short run I think it will have to come down a bit so that the buyers can enter. Okay, euro against the Australian dollar. There was this so you can see that the price made a higher high than this one, then it made a higher low, then it made another higher high. Now it is on the verge of making a higher low. So once that happens, we become buyers in this one. So what you can do is you can actually create a channel. You can actually create a channel, and when you see that this channel getting broken to the upside, then you can buy this market with the higher targets. Right now I think the possible targets here are 1.6893 on the upside, and on the downside the horizontal levels are around this rectangle. I don't know that, but this may provide some support to the price. This row, this is 1.6570. All right, Australian dollar against New Zealand finally found the support around 1.0779 and has met the resistance at 1.0841. Now any rise from here will open the way for 1.0914, and any drop below 1.0779 will open the way for 1.0718. So even pound is finding it difficult to rise against the Australian dollar. What we can do is we can create a channel. All right. So this is what I'm expecting. I actually expected the price to move here for some time and then after finally break down, because we are going to be sellers in this market. We love to sell this market. Right now I'm not trading till the time the price is trading between these ranges. Once I sell it from this channel, I will be targeting 1.9046. But you also notice that we have a possibility of a head and shoulder breakdown. For that, the price has to go through 1.8856, and it looks like the movement towards 1.8856 is going to start very soon. US 30, it is also known as the Dow Jones. You can see the price closing above that level of 34148 and thereafter coming back to test that area as a fresh support, and now it is headed higher. So next resistance for me is 35096, guys, in this one. CADJPY doing nothing. GBPCAD finally is trying to go out of this rising, out of this horizontal level. Okay, sorry, I'm late today. It's okay. I mean, you can watch the recap if you want. That is possible. So what I was saying here is that it looks like that the price closed higher than this, and finally started taking some support here. So if the pound is positive in the coming days, then the targets of 1.7339 may be achieved very soon. USDCAD close above. Now it may be looking for support at 15338. The next target is 15628 and also 15811. AUDUSD. Well, we were expecting this because I will show you why we were expecting this. We had this up move, okay. Thereafter started this down move. I said that when this down move will be over, you should be buying this market, but we had taken it on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, you see an up move, then the price comes back to this and then becomes a bullish pin bar. So now next target is 96.92 for us. Later target is 97.63 in this market. Similarly is the case with GBPCHF. We have again started seeing the prices going higher than the previous candles highs. So 186.76 becomes your second target now, first target now actually, and 188.80 becomes your second target. Support may be seen around 183.81 if the price starts falling from here. GBPCHF also very good price here above. If you remember, I told you that 1.0998 is the area of support. Below this, I would be selling, but the price never dropped below that, and eventually it has started going higher. So look for the buying opportunity only in this market. Euro GBP, finally a sell-off at the top, and there is a possibility of finding support around 0.8682. Till the time that doesn't happen, just pray to God. CHF, JPY. I think the target, this should be called as target taken, because 168.41 was the resistance and the price has hit the high around 168.399. It is just the pips are in some points, so we can call it the target taken, and that's why so much of resistance and there was a sell off. But again, the price is headed higher. So if I switch to 1 day and I see a price closing above 168.20, then you will notice that the price was never such in this case. Okay, so the intention to say this is that this is all-time high for this price, and if we see any price higher from here, there may be an utter chaos in which the buyers will be very aggressive in buying this market, and this can hit any higher high, all-time high. Or CHF pullback, finally a breakout. So you can actually trade these breakouts where the price tends to go in a single direction and doesn't come back. You can keep actually stop orders buy above these candles and then forget it. Okay, what CAD breakdown. Now expect 0.8823 to act as a resistance. This is the level, and the support may be seen around the low, which is 0.8752. I think we have discussed it like last week on Friday when the price just hit the 50% and started falling, and I told you that expect something like this, or what you can do is we expect some buying here, but expect it also to be broken because we are looking for lower prices in the US dollar against the Mexican, and the lower prices are possible to reach 17.050. Gold we have discussed, Brent we have discussed. So that's all guys from my side, to give you some feedback or some resources or some information about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. My request to you will be that adjust your position size in such a manner that even if your stop loss gets triggered, you should not lose more than 1% of your entire equity. I mean, you have to adjust your position size in such a manner that even if your stop loss gets triggered, you should not lose more than 1% of your entire equity. And I cannot stress it more. Please press the like button if you find this webinar useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel. I am once again requesting you to clear doubts. If you have any, please find questions and let them flow in the chat. Give me some hearts. I am hungry for hearts like this. So guys, have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow at the same time, that is 1700 GMT, at the same channel. If you are looking at any instrument, like Anis is looking at USDCAD, if you are looking at any instrument closely, then you can also post that in your comments, like in your messages right now. Maybe I will go through those pairs right now. All right guys, I don't see any questions coming, so I hope that this is time to end this live stream. Thank you very much for your time guys. We will see you tomorrow at same time, that is 1700 GMT, on same channel, that is AUDUSD webinars. Till then, bye bye, take care. And by the way, if you want, you can also touch base with me, that is you can contact me on my Skype. I'll not be taking calls on Skype, but I will be answering your questions if you have any. Please feel free to ask me anything on the Skype. And this is my other YouTube channel that belongs to me and me only. You can subscribe to that also. Sometimes I post some charts on that also.